the Stoic Method.
Welcome, friends, to our journey through time-honored wisdom. Today, we're diving deep into Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that continues to echo through our lives, offering profound insights into achieving fulfillment. In this exploration, we'll unravel three pivotal Stoic principles. These aren't just lofty philosophical musings, they are pragmatic keys to unlocking a life of harmony and satisfaction. Together, let's embark on this journey, uncovering how the sage advice of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus can guide us in our modern, often tumultuous world. Stoicism, with roots stretching back to ancient Greece and Rome, teaches us about recognizing our place in the cosmos and discerning what lies within our sphere of influence. The Stoic sages preached virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance as the cornerstones of a life well lived. They posited that our responses to life's unpredictable events, more than the events themselves, shape our happiness and peace of mind. In today's fast-paced, stress-laden society, these Stoic principles offer a beacon of clarity and resilience, guiding us towards a deeper sense of contentment and purpose. 1. Embracing what we cannot control. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, witnessing the uncontrollable dance of waves. This image encapsulates the essence of our first Stoic principle, accepting the uncontrollable. It's about understanding that external factors, the behavior of others, societal changes, or natural events, are like those waves beyond our command. By focusing inward, on our responses and actions, we can remain anchored in tranquility. This acceptance isn't passive resignation, it's an active engagement in what we can influence. Reflect on moments when you felt at the mercy of external circumstances and consider how embracing this principle could have transformed your experience. 2. Valuing the ephemeral nature of life. The second Stoic truth beckons us to embrace life's fleeting nature. Just as the seasons cycle from the budding of spring to the dormancy of winter, our lives too are a tapestry of ephemeral moments. This awareness, far from being morose, is a call to savor life's impermanence, to live fully and love deeply, knowing that everything is transient. It teaches us to appreciate the now, understanding that each moment is a precious gift that won't last forever. How often do you pause to appreciate the transitory beauty around you, and how might this awareness enrich your day-to-day life? 3. Growing through adversity. The third principle invites us to view adversity as a crucible for personal development. Life's trials, much like the fire that tempers steel, are opportunities to strengthen our character and resilience. Each challenge we face is a chance to practice patience, perseverance, and courage, to emerge not just unscathed, but enhanced. It's about shifting our perspective from seeing difficulties as hindrances to viewing them as catalysts for growth and self-improvement. Reflect on a recent challenge in your life. How did it shape you? How might a Stoic perspective have changed your approach to this challenge and its outcome? Reflect on the life of James Stockdale, an American naval officer held captive during the Vietnam War. Amidst the shackles of his captivity, he found solace and strength in the teachings of Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher. This philosophy became his anchor, enabling him to endure and emerge mentally fortified. Stockdale's story is not just about survival, it's a testament to the power of Stoic principles in the most extreme conditions. His resilience and mental fortitude, shaped by his understanding and acceptance of what he could not control, helped him withstand years of imprisonment and emerge as a source of inspiration for many. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, also exemplifies these principles. Despite his imperial power, he faced relentless challenges, including military invasions and the devastating Antonine Plague. His reflections, penned in the timeless Meditations, show his unwavering commitment to Stoicism, helping him navigate the turbulent waters of his reign with grace and wisdom. Through his writings, we see how he embraced the impermanence of life and viewed adversity as an opportunity for personal growth. Aurelius's life and thoughts offer a powerful example of how Stoic virtues can guide leadership and personal integrity. In my own journey, I've encountered moments where Stoic wisdom offered a beacon of light. Facing a career crossroads, I was engulfed in uncertainty and anxiety about the future. It was then that I turned to the teachings of Seneca, who reminded me that we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This insight shifted my perspective, helping me to focus on what was within my control my attitude and actions, rather than being paralyzed by the fear of what might happen. Embracing Stoicism didn't just help me navigate this challenge, it transformed how I approached life's unpredictability, instilling a sense of calm and resilience that continues to guide me. In conclusion, these 3 Stoic truths, embracing what is beyond our control, valuing the ephemeral nature of life, and seeking growth through adversity, offer more than just philosophical insights. They provide a practical blueprint for a serene and purposeful life. As we navigate the complexities of our modern world, these ancient teachings illuminate a path toward greater peace, clarity, and fulfillment. By internalizing and applying these principles, we can transform our challenges into opportunities, our fears into wisdom, and lead a life that is not only endured but richly lived. If this exploration of Stoicism has sparked a flame within you, I invite you to join our community by subscribing for more content like this. Delve into the profound works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus to gain deeper insights into these timeless truths. Remember, the journey to a better life is ongoing, and embracing Stoic wisdom can be a transformative step on that path. Share your thoughts and experiences with Stoicism in the comments below. Let's inspire and learn from each other. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey into the heart of Stoic philosophy.
The Stoic Method.
Welcome, everyone. As we navigate a world filled with distractions and challenges, the quest for self-discipline becomes pivotal. Today we're exploring how Stoicism, an ancient philosophy embraced by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, offers practical wisdom for our personal and professional growth. I'll share not just the theory, but also personal experiences and modern examples, illustrating how these timeless principles can be integrated into your life for greater purpose and integrity. Stoicism, born in the heart of ancient Greece, is more than a philosophy, it's a blueprint for living. Figures like Seneca and Epictetus taught virtues of wisdom, courage, and self-restraint. Central to Stoicism is the idea that we control our reactions to life's events, not the events themselves. This approach is incredibly relevant today, providing a roadmap to inner peace, self-discipline, and fulfillment. 1. Understanding what is within your control. Understanding what is within your control is a fundamental Stoic practice that centers on directing your energies toward things you can influence. An example from my own experience illustrates this principle. During a complex project, I shifted my focus from the anxiety of awaiting client approval to concentrating on delivering my best work. This mindset change alleviated stress and enhanced my creative output. To practice this principle, begin each morning by identifying factors in your day that are within your control, your effort, your attitude, your reactions, and consciously let go of worrying about the rest. This daily habit can significantly reduce stress and increase productivity. 2. Living in accordance with nature. Living in accordance with nature is about aligning your life with your true self, your strengths, weaknesses, and core values. This principle is exemplified by modern individuals like Jane Doe, an entrepreneur who has aligned her business practices with her personal ethics, creating a harmonious and successful career. To apply this in your life, spend time introspecting about your core values and strengths. Consider how your daily actions and decisions can better reflect these values. This alignment not only fosters inner peace, but also drives more authentic and effective actions in both personal and professional spheres. 3. The practice of reflection and self-awareness. The practice of reflection and self-awareness involves regularly assessing your actions and their alignment with your long-term goals and principles. A practical approach to this is dedicating time each evening to reflect on your day's activities. Were your actions in line with your values and objectives? Maintaining a daily journal can be instrumental in this process, helping you track your progress, understand your behavior patterns, and make necessary adjustments. This habit not only increases self-awareness, but also guides you to live a more intentional and fulfilling life. 4. Embracing voluntary discomfort. Embracing voluntary discomfort is about challenging yourself with intentional hardships to build mental and emotional resilience. Inspired by Stoic leaders like Marcus Aurelius, I began integrating practices like cold showers into my routine. This act of embracing discomfort significantly boosted my mental strength and adaptability. You can adopt similar practices, such as waking up earlier than usual or incorporating a regular fitness routine to push your boundaries and strengthen your discipline. 5. Cultivating mindfulness and presence. Cultivating mindfulness and presence is essential for enhancing focus and self-discipline. By practicing mindfulness, such as through focused, single-task activities, I found a significant increase in my productivity and attention to detail. Incorporate simple mindfulness exercises like a short daily meditation or focused breathing sessions into your routine. These practices help in fostering a heightened sense of present moment awareness, reducing distractions, and enhancing concentration. 6. Developing an attitude of gratitude. Developing an attitude of gratitude is a powerful Stoic tool for cultivating contentment and reducing the pursuit of external validation. Start each day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. This habit shifts your perspective from focusing on what you lack to appreciating what you have, fostering a positive mindset and greater life satisfaction. Keeping a regular gratitude journal enhances this effect, offering a reflective space to acknowledge and appreciate the good in your life. 7. Embracing obstacles as opportunities. Embracing obstacles as opportunities is about viewing challenges as catalysts for growth and character development. A compelling example is a small business owner who, faced with a financial crisis, viewed it as an opportunity to re-evaluate and improve their business model, turning potential failure into success. When confronted with difficulties, ask yourself what lessons they hold and how they can contribute to your growth. This mindset transforms challenges into valuable learning experiences, fostering resilience and a proactive approach to problem solving. By deeply integrating these Stoic principles into your daily life, you can transform your approach to challenges, cultivate a disciplined mindset, and lead a more intentional, fulfilling life. As we wrap up, I invite you to reflect on these principles. Where can they fit into your life? Identify areas where your self-control falters, and consider how Stoic wisdom can guide you. Imagine the transformative impact of applying these principles consistently. Reflect on the story of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher. Amidst political turmoil, military conflicts, and personal tragedy, he consistently applied Stoic principles to govern wisely and maintain self-discipline. His meditations, written during military campaigns, reveal deep reflections on virtue, fate, and the nature of the mind, showcasing how Stoicism guided his leadership and personal resilience. These 7 Stoic principles aren't just philosophical concepts, they are tools for building a disciplined, fulfilling life. By embracing what we can control, living authentically, reflecting on our actions, accepting discomfort, being present, practicing gratitude, and seeing obstacles as opportunities, we pave the way to achieving our goals. Stoicism is more than ancient wisdom. It's a guide for modern living. If you're intrigued by Stoicism and its practical benefits, I encourage you to explore further. Dive into the works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, and join me on this continuous journey of self-discipline. Every step you take is a step towards a more controlled, purposeful life. Thank you for joining me in harnessing the power of Stoic wisdom to master self-discipline. Hello and welcome, everyone. In this journey of self-improvement and personal growth, we're embracing the wisdom of Stoicism. This isn't just an ancient philosophy, it's a toolkit for life. Today, we're diving into 12 transformative Stoic exercises. These practices are not only time-tested, but also deeply relevant in our fast-paced world. They're here to challenge, inspire, and guide you toward becoming your best self. Let's embark on this journey together and explore how these exercises can reshape our lives. Stoicism, a philosophy born in the heart of ancient Greece and Rome, centers around virtue, self-control, and rational thinking. Great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus taught us that the key to personal growth lies within us, not in our external circumstances. They advocated for daily practices to nurture our character, resilience, and wisdom. In today's world where change is the only constant, Stoicism offers a steadfast foundation for building a balanced and virtuous life. 1. Morning reflections on virtues. Begin each day with a contemplative moment, focusing on the 4 cardinal Stoic virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Ask yourself how these virtues can manifest in your actions throughout the day. This exercise doesn't just set the tone, it aligns your daily actions with your deepest values. Personally, I've found this practice to be a powerful compass, guiding my decisions and interactions from a place of integrity and purpose. 2. Evening review of actions. As your day winds down, take time to reflect on your actions. Did you live in alignment with your values? Where could you improve? This isn't about being overly critical, but about recognizing your growth areas. I use this time to acknowledge my successes and set intentions for improvement, creating a cycle of continuous personal growth. 3. Practicing mindfulness in daily activities. Engage fully with every task, whether mundane or significant. By focusing your attention on the present task, you cultivate a deep sense of presence and appreciation for the moment. This practice enhances your concentration and brings a richer quality to everyday life. When I practice this, I find that even routine activities become more enjoyable and fulfilling. 4. Contemplation of life's impermanence. Memento mori. Regularly remind yourself of life's fleeting nature. This contemplation, far from being morbid, encourages you to live with urgency and focus on what truly matters. It has helped me prioritize my life, ensuring I spend time on what's truly important and letting go of trivial worries. 5. Voluntary discomfort. Intentionally incorporate discomfort into your life, like taking cold showers, fasting, or sleeping on the floor. This builds resilience and mental toughness, preparing you for life's inevitable hardships. I've personally experienced a heightened sense of empowerment and adaptability from these practices. 6. Journaling for self-reflection. Dedicate time each day to write down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This practice of self-reflection fosters deeper self-awareness and emotional intelligence. It's been a personal journey of discovery for me, revealing insights about my thoughts and behaviors that I wasn't aware of before. 7. Developing empathy. Actively practice putting yourself in others' shoes. This not only improves your relationships, but also deepens your understanding of different perspectives. I've found that this practice has greatly enhanced my ability to connect with others and navigate complex social situations. 8. Challenging negative thoughts. When faced with negative thoughts, scrutinize them with logic and reason. Replace them with more realistic and positive thoughts. This technique has been invaluable in maintaining a balanced and optimistic outlook, especially during challenging times. 9. Gratitude exercises. Daily take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate what you have. This practice shifts your focus from what you lack to the abundance in your life, fostering a sense of contentment and well-being. Implementing this has significantly improved my overall happiness and satisfaction with life. 10. Rehearsing for adversity. Premeditatio malorum. Visualize potential challenges and mentally prepare for them. This Stoic exercise equips you with a proactive mindset, reducing anxiety and enhancing your ability to handle difficulties. I've used this method to approach challenges with a calm and prepared mindset, significantly reducing stress and worry. 11. Practicing silence. Dedicate time each day to be in silence. This could be through meditation, quiet walks, or simply sitting in stillness. Silence is a powerful tool for introspection and gaining clarity. My own practice of silence has been a refuge, providing me with profound insights and a deeper connection with myself. 12. Setting intentions for personal growth. Consciously set goals that align with Stoic principles and your personal values. This focused approach gives your personal development journey direction and meaning. Setting and reviewing my intentions regularly has been a cornerstone of my growth, keeping me aligned with my long-term vision and values. By integrating these practices into your daily routine, you can significantly enhance your personal growth journey. Each of these exercises offers a unique way to cultivate a more resilient, virtuous, and mindful self, grounded in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Think about how you can incorporate these Stoic exercises into your daily life. Which resonates with you the most? How might they aid your personal growth? For me, the practice of mindfulness has been particularly transformative. Consider Epictetus, who overcame slavery to become a renowned Stoic philosopher. His story is a testament to the power of these practices in transforming lives. In more recent times, many individuals have used Stoic exercises to achieve remarkable personal growth. Their stories are modern-day reminders of this philosophy's enduring relevance. These 12 Stoic exercises are more than philosophical concepts. They're practical steps toward self-improvement. By weaving these practices into your life, you nurture a stronger, more virtuous, and resilient self. Stoicism is more than just insights. It's a roadmap to becoming your best self. If you're keen to delve deeper into Stoicism and its applications, don't forget to subscribe for more enlightening content. Explore the works of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus to deepen your understanding. Remember, personal growth is an ongoing journey, and each step taken with Stoic guidance is a step towards a more fulfilling life. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Stoic practices for personal growth. Let's continue growing together.
The Stoic Method.
Welcome, gentlemen. Today we embark on a journey through time to rediscover the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy as relevant in our modern era as it was in the bustling streets of ancient Rome. Inspired by the teachings of Ryan Holiday, we explore how these timeless principles can fortify our minds and spirits against the tumults of life. Whether you're facing professional hurdles, personal challenges, or simply seeking a more centered way of living, Stoicism offers invaluable tools for resilience. Stoicism, dating back to the 3rd century BC, isn't just a philosophy, it's a practical toolkit for life. Its central tenet is strikingly simple, yet profound. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. The Stoic sages like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus weren't just philosophers. They were practitioners who offered actionable advice for life's trials and tribulations. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our reactions to them. It's about responding to life's storms with a calm and composed mind, understanding that our power lies in our reaction, not in the event. Embrace the power of perception. Explanation. Marcus Aurelius once stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Perception is your gateway to resilience. It's not the events that define our lives, but how we choose to perceive them. By reframing your challenges as opportunities for growth, you can transform your mindset from one of victimhood to one of empowerment. Personal anecdote. Consider John, a mid-level manager who faced a career-threatening professional setback. Instead of succumbing to despair, John chose to view this as a learning opportunity, a chance to reassess his strengths and weaknesses, which eventually led him to a more fulfilling career path. Reflective question. Think about a recent challenge in your life. How did your perception of it shape your response? Could a Stoic perspective have altered your experience? Practice voluntary discomfort. Explanation. The Stoics believed in challenging themselves regularly to become more resilient to life's unpredictability. Voluntary discomfort can be as simple as taking cold showers, waking up earlier, or fasting. These practices teach us that we can endure more than we think, and they prepare us for life's inevitable hardships. Modern example. Tom, a habitual late sleeper, decided to wake up at 5 a.m. every day for a month. This practice was uncomfortable at first, but it eventually led to increased productivity and a greater sense of control over his life. Interactive exercise. Try introducing one form of voluntary discomfort into your routine for a week. Notice how it affects your mindset and resilience. Focus on action, not outcome. Explanation. The Stoics emphasize focusing on our actions and letting go of our attachment to the outcome. We can control our efforts, but not always the result. By focusing on what we can control, our actions, we find peace and resilience. Case study. Sarah, an entrepreneur, faced numerous rejections before her product gained market traction. She focused on refining her pitch and product, rather than the rejections, demonstrating Stoic resilience. Reflective question. Consider a goal where the outcome was disappointing. Did you focus more on the outcome or your effort? How might a Stoic approach change your perspective in future endeavors? Cultivate mindful resilience. Explanation: Stoicism and mindfulness go hand in hand. Being present and aware of your thoughts and actions allows you to respond to situations rather than react impulsively. It's about understanding that hardships are a part of life, and facing them with a clear and composed mind builds character and resilience. Real-life example: Emily, a teacher, started practicing mindfulness meditation daily. This practice helped her manage classroom stress more effectively, responding calmly to disruptions instead of reacting in frustration. Mindfulness exercise. Try a simple 5-minute mindfulness meditation each morning. Focus on your breath and observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice how this practice influences your day-to-day reactions. Develop empathy and compassion. Explanation: Stoicism teaches the importance of understanding and connecting with others. By developing empathy, we not only aid others, but also gain perspective and strength. Compassion towards others' struggles teaches us about our own resilience and humanity. Historical anecdote. Consider the story of Cato the Younger, a Stoic who was known for his unwavering principles and empathy towards his political adversaries. His ability to understand and respect his opponents' viewpoints was a testament to his Stoic resilience. Interactive discussion. Reflect on a recent interaction where empathy could have changed the outcome. How can you apply this understanding in future interactions? Reflect and journal regularly. Explanation: Marcus Aurelius's Meditations is, in essence, a journal. Writing down your thoughts, challenges, and how you deal with them helps process emotions and understand your growth journey. This reflection is key in building resilience. Example: Alex, a business owner, began journaling during a particularly challenging period. This practice provided him clarity and a new perspective on his business strategies and personal growth. Guided journaling prompt. Start a daily practice of writing down 3 things you encountered each day and how you responded to them. Reflect on how you could apply Stoic principles in future situations. Now, take a moment to reflect on these strategies. How often do you let external events disturb your inner peace? Can you identify moments in your life where a Stoic mindset would have been beneficial? Contemplate how incorporating these Stoic principles can enhance your resilience in daily life. Admiral James Stockdale and Viktor Frankl's stories are powerful examples of Stoic resilience. Stockdale endured years as a prisoner of war by embracing Stoic principles, while Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, found meaning in suffering. Their experiences underscore the transformative power of Stoicism in the face of extreme adversity. In our exploration of Stoicism, we've uncovered practical strategies to build resilience. These aren't abstract philosophies, but tangible tools to thrive amidst life's challenges. Remember Seneca's words, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Embrace these strategies and embark on a journey of personal growth and resilience. If this journey into Stoicism has intrigued you, I encourage you to delve deeper, subscribe for more content like this, and consider exploring works by Ryan Holiday, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca for further insights into this life-changing philosophy.
The Stoic Method.
Hello, gentlemen. Today we step into a realm of ancient wisdom, revisited through the lens of modern minds like Ryan Holiday. This is a journey into Stoicism, a philosophy not just for times of ease, but crucially, for moments of trial. I recall a time in my life, a few years ago, when I faced a career challenge that shook my foundations. It was in the depths of this struggle that I turned to the writings of Marcus Aurelius. What I discovered was not just a way to endure, but a method to thrive. As men navigating the complexities of the 21st century, understanding and harnessing these Stoic principles can be our most valuable tool in transforming failures into stepping stones toward success. Let's explore how. Stoicism, rooted in the wisdom of ancient Greece and Rome, offers more than endurance. It's a philosophy of active engagement with life's challenges. Stoic sages like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus demonstrated that true wisdom lies not in external success, but in cultivating an inner fortress of calm and resilience. In the face of adversity, they found strength. Today, we unpack 8 Stoic tenets that can redefine our approach to failure, turning even the deepest setbacks into opportunities for growth. Embrace imperfection. Imperfection is the natural state of human existence. Failures, errors, and setbacks are not just inevitable, they're essential to our growth. Seneca's words, errare humanum est, remind us that to err is human. Reflecting on our mistakes is a profound exercise in self-awareness and growth. Every misstep is a lesson, every failure a teacher. How we respond to our imperfections, with acceptance and a willingness to learn, sets the foundation for true success. Focus on what you can control. A cornerstone of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. Recognizing the difference between what is within our control and what isn't is vital. Failures often arise from circumstances beyond our reach. The Stoic approach teaches us to focus our energy and efforts on our actions, thoughts, and responses, the true areas of our influence. This principle encourages a shift from external attribution to internal reflection, empowering us to act with purpose and intention. Cultivate emotional resilience. Stoicism does not advocate for emotionlessness. Rather, it champions emotional resilience. This means developing the ability to face life's adversities without being overwhelmed. It involves seeing setbacks as neutral events, not as personal affronts. By cultivating detachment, we can analyze situations objectively, learn from them, and move forward with a clearer mind. Practice mindfulness and self-reflection. Mindfulness and self-reflection are critical tools in the Stoic arsenal. They involve a deep dive into our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. By understanding our internal processes, we gain insight into our patterns of failure and success. Self-reflection leads to self-awareness, which in turn fosters better decision-making and a more profound understanding of our place in the world. Stoicism teaches us to prepare for various outcomes, including failure. By setting realistic expectations, we align our goals with the nature of reality, unpredictable and often challenging. This approach helps us remain grounded and focused, even when our endeavors do not yield the results we anticipated. It's about finding a balance between optimism and realism, hope and pragmatism. Develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset, as endorsed by Stoicism, views challenges as opportunities for learning and development. This perspective encourages us to embrace failure as a natural part of the learning process. It shifts our focus from a fixed notion of ability to a dynamic understanding of potential. With this mindset, every failure becomes a stepping stone towards greater knowledge and capability. Exercise virtue and integrity. Stoicism places great emphasis on living a life of virtue and integrity. Our character, according to Stoic philosophy, is defined not by our successes or failures, but by how we respond to them. In the face of failure, responding with honesty, courage, and perseverance reflects our true strength. These virtues become the guiding principles in our journey toward success. Embrace the journey. Success in Stoicism is seen as a journey rather than a destination. The philosophy teaches us to find value and meaning in the process of striving towards our goals. It's about appreciating the growth and learning that come with each challenge and setback. This perspective transforms our approach to failure, encouraging us to see each obstacle as an integral part of our personal and professional development. Now, let's pause and reflect. How do you perceive failure? Are there areas in your life where applying Stoic principles might alter your perspective? Consider a recent setback. How could these teachings have reshaped your response? Marcus Aurelius. As the Emperor of Rome, Marcus Aurelius faced immense pressure and responsibility. In his private notes, later published as Meditations, he frequently reflected on Stoic principles. Despite battling plagues, invasions, and political betrayals, he remained steadfast and calm. His leadership was marked by rationality and virtue, not by the chaos that surrounded him. His story is a testament to the power of Stoicism in navigating life's tumultuous waters. Modern example. Let's bring this closer to our times. Consider the story of Sarah, a software engineer who faced a significant career setback when her innovative project was abruptly canceled. Initially, Sarah was devastated. However, by applying Stoic principles, she reframed her experience. She focused on what she could control, her skills and her response to the situation. She used the experience to learn new technologies and eventually led a more successful project. Sarah's story illustrates how Stoicism's ancient wisdom can be profoundly relevant in our modern professional landscape. Throughout this narrative, I invite you to engage actively. Reflect on these questions. How have you reacted to failures in the past? Can you see a pattern that might be altered with a Stoic approach? In your current challenges, what aspects are within your control? How can focusing on these elements change your perspective? Consider applying the principle of embracing the journey to a current goal. How does this shift your view of the challenges you face? For a video script, imagine visuals that bring these stories and principles to life. For Marcus Aurelius, scenes of ancient Rome, the bust of the emperor, and parchment scrolls. For Sarah's story, depict the modern workplace, computers, and graphics illustrating the project's life cycle. Use animations to symbolize Stoic principles, like a tree standing firm in a storm for resilience, or a path with various terrains for the journey of success. In discussing Stoic principles, let's break them down into everyday language. When we talk about focusing on what you can control, it's about directing your energy towards actions and decisions that are in your hands. Cultivating emotional resilience is akin to building mental strength, helping you to face challenges without being overwhelmed emotionally. To make these principles tangible in your daily life, consider these practices. Maintain a daily journal to reflect on your responses to challenges and your progress in applying Stoic principles. Dedicate time each day for mindfulness practices, such as meditation, to cultivate a calm and centered mind. Regularly review and adjust your goals, ensuring they are aligned with a Stoic approach, balanced, realistic, and focused on personal growth. Some may wonder, is Stoicism really relevant in our high-tech, fast-paced world? The answer is a resounding yes. The core of human nature, our aspirations, and our struggles remain consistent through the ages. Stoicism offers a timeless toolkit for navigating life's complexities, not by detaching from our emotions, but by understanding and managing them effectively. As we conclude, remember that Stoicism is more than a philosophy for enduring hard times. It's a roadmap for transforming every aspect of life, including our failures, into opportunities for growth and success. The 8 principles we've delved into offer practical, actionable guidance for personal and professional development. By embracing these teachings, you can embark on a journey of continuous growth, turning every challenge into a stepping stone towards greater wisdom and fulfillment. If this exploration of Stoicism has sparked your interest, I encourage you not to stop here. Subscribe for more insights into how ancient wisdom can guide us in the modern world. Delve into the works of Ryan Holiday for a contemporary perspective and revisit the timeless teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Begin applying these principles today and witness how they transform your approach to failure, shaping it into the very foundation of your success.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome to our journey into the age-old wisdom of Stoicism and its modern-day application in resolving conflicts. Whether in personal or professional life, conflict is inevitable, but how we handle it can make all the difference. Today, we're diving into a philosophy that has guided great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. We'll explore 9 key Stoic principles to help us navigate conflicts with understanding, empathy, and fairness. Let's begin this exploration and transform how we approach disagreements. Stoicism, rooted in the Hellenistic period, emphasizes rational thought, emotional control, and ethical action. Consider the words of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, who advised, "Before you criticize someone, ask yourself, what fault of mine most resembles the one I am about to criticize?" This profound philosophy encourages a mindset of self-awareness empathy, and rationality in conflicts, focusing on mutual understanding over winning arguments. 1. Understanding your control. Recognize and accept the aspects of conflict within your control. Stoicism teaches us to direct our energy towards our actions, responses, and attitudes, rather than trying to alter others' opinions or behaviors. Think of a scenario where you felt helpless. Could a shift in focus towards your reaction, rather than the situation itself, have changed the outcome? Practicing empathy. Empathy is a cornerstone in resolving conflicts. It involves deeply understanding and sharing the feelings of others. In conflicts, try to step into the other person's shoes. How are they seeing the situation? What emotions are they experiencing? By doing so, you can often discover a path to mutual understanding and respect. 3. Maintaining objectivity. Strive to approach conflicts with a calm, unclouded mind, setting personal biases and emotional reactions aside. This Stoic principle is about seeing the situation as it is, not through the lens of your feelings or preconceived notions. Imagine viewing the conflict from an outsider's perspective. What would they see? 4. Exercising patience. In Stoicism, patience is seen as a form of wisdom. It's about giving time and space for the situation to unfold and for all parties to be heard. Instead of reacting impulsively, consider the power of a pause. How might a patient approach have altered the outcome of past conflicts? 5. Communicating clearly. Effective communication in Stoicism is clear, honest, and respectful. It's about expressing your views assertively without being aggressive and listening actively. Reflect on how you express yourself during disagreements. Are you truly listening to understand or just waiting to reply? 6. Seeking common ground. This principle involves looking for mutual interests and values that can form the basis of a resolution. In conflicts, it's easy to focus on differences, but Stoic wisdom urges us to find areas of agreement that can lead to cooperative solutions. Think about a recent conflict. What commonalities were overlooked? 7. Practicing forgiveness. Forgiveness in Stoicism isn't about condoning wrongdoing. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. By letting go of grudges, we open the path to healing and understanding. Reflect on a situation where holding on to anger has hindered resolution. How could forgiveness have changed the dynamic? 8. Focusing on personal growth. Every conflict presents an opportunity for personal development. Stoicism encourages us to use these experiences to learn about our values, triggers, and areas for improvement.
The Stoic Method.
Hello and welcome, everyone. In today's journey, we'll explore the ancient, yet ever-relevant philosophy of Stoicism and its profound implications for lifelong learning and personal growth. In our fast-paced, ever-changing world, the ability to learn continuously is not just beneficial, but essential. Stoicism, with roots in ancient Greece and later developed in Rome, has been a beacon of wisdom for many, from Marcus Aurelius to modern thinkers. Whether you're navigating a career, pursuing academic studies, or simply dedicated to personal excellence, the Stoic principles we're about to uncover will offer invaluable guidance in your quest for knowledge and self-improvement. Stoicism, originating in the 3rd century BC, transcends a mere philosophy. It's a practical guide for living, highlighting virtues like wisdom and emotional resilience. Stoic philosophers, recognizing the dynamic nature of our existence, stressed the importance of lifelong learning and constant self-reflection. Their teachings revolve around the strength of human reason and our inherent potential to evolve intellectually and morally, an idea that resonates strongly in today's world. The Stoic approach to learning isn't just about knowledge accumulation. It's about cultivating a mindset that thrives on curiosity, open-mindedness, and an unceasing pursuit of deeper understanding. 1. Cultivating an unending curiosity. The Stoic practice of unending curiosity is a dynamic journey of exploring the vast landscape of knowledge and experience. It's about pushing the boundaries of our understanding, not just in areas we are comfortable with, but also in realms that are unfamiliar and challenging. This pursuit of knowledge is not a passive absorption of information. It is an active, engaging process that involves critical thinking, questioning, and exploring. It's about seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary and approaching every day as a new opportunity for discovery and insight. Cultivating such curiosity means stepping out of our comfort zones, engaging in meaningful conversations, and embracing diverse experiences that broaden our horizons. By fostering this relentless curiosity, we become more aware, more informed, and better equipped to understand the complexities of the world and our place within it. 2. Maintaining intellectual humility. Intellectual humility in Stoicism is about recognizing and embracing the limits of our knowledge. It's a conscious effort to remain open and adaptable in our thinking, to respect and consider the viewpoints of others, and to be aware that our understanding of the world is always evolving. This humility is not a sign of weakness, but a strength, as it allows us to remain students in the vast classroom of life. It involves a continuous process of learning, unlearning, and relearning. In practicing intellectual humility, we acknowledge that every encounter and every conversation is an opportunity to learn something new. By valuing and seeking diverse perspectives, we foster a richer, more nuanced understanding of the world and cultivate an environment where mutual respect and learning can flourish.
The Stoic Method.
Welcome, everyone. In today's journey, we delve into the profound world of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has been a source of strength and wisdom for many throughout history. Our exploration will uncover 10 pivotal Stoic beliefs that can empower us to develop remarkable resilience and inner fortitude. These beliefs are more than mere philosophical ideas. They are practical, life-changing tools designed to bolster our mental and emotional defenses against the challenges of life. Originating in ancient Greece, Stoicism is a philosophy that champions self-control, resilience, and rational thought. It was embraced by eminent figures such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher-emperor, profoundly stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." At the heart of Stoicism is the understanding of what lies within our control and finding serenity and strength in this awareness. It encourages you to approach life's challenges with calmness and thoughtful consideration. 1. Understanding control. Realize that your power lies in how you react to things, not in the things themselves. By focusing your energy on what you can influence, your actions, reactions, and mindset, you become more resilient and less affected by life's unpredictability. This understanding empowers you to navigate through life's ups and downs with a sense of composure and effectiveness, rather than feeling victimized by circumstances. 2. Accepting change. Embrace the inevitability of change as a natural part of life. By accepting and adapting to change, rather than resisting it, you build mental flexibility and resilience. This acceptance allows you to view change not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and new experiences. Cultivating this adaptability enables you to thrive in various circumstances and to see the evolution of life as a journey of continuous learning. 3. Pursuing virtue. Dedicate yourself to living a life guided by virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This commitment to ethical excellence strengthens your character and improves your decision-making. By consistently aligning your actions with these virtues, you create a life that is not only morally sound, but also deeply fulfilling and meaningful, reinforcing your sense of purpose and personal integrity. 4. Living in the present. Concentrate on the present moment to maximize your life's experiences. Avoiding preoccupation with past mistakes or future worries fosters a more grounded and pragmatic approach to life. This mindfulness enhances your ability to enjoy life, make thoughtful decisions, and appreciate the richness of the here and now. It also reduces stress and anxiety, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. 5. Objective judgment. Develop the skill of making judgments free from emotional biases. This approach leads to clearer, more effective decision-making and reduces unnecessary mental turmoil. By evaluating situations objectively, you can make decisions based on logic and reason rather than being swayed by fleeting emotions, leading to more consistent and reliable outcomes in both your personal and professional life. 6. Practicing reflection. Engage in regular self-reflection to gain deeper self-awareness and understanding. This practice helps you recognize your personal strengths and areas for improvement, fostering continuous personal growth. Reflection encourages introspection and self-evaluation, which are key to developing emotional intelligence, enhancing your relationships, and making more conscious life choices. 7. Cultivating endurance. Develop a resilient mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for growth. Stoicism teaches that enduring difficulties can actually strengthen your character and resilience. By embracing hardships rather than avoiding them, you build a robust inner strength that prepares you for future challenges, turning obstacles into stepping stones for personal development and achievement. 8. Valuing simplicity. Embrace simplicity in your desires, lifestyle, and thoughts. This practice leads to clarity of purpose, fewer distractions, and reduced stress. Simplifying your life allows you to focus on what truly matters, creating space for personal growth, deeper relationships, and more meaningful experiences. It encourages a life of contentment, gratitude, and peace, free from the constant pursuit of excess. 9. Self-reliance. Cultivate a strong sense of self-reliance for validation and contentment. This independence reduces your dependence on external approval or circumstances, leading to a more stable and confident sense of self. By relying on your own judgment and abilities, you develop a robust inner foundation capable of withstanding life's fluctuating external conditions. 10. Practicing gratitude. Make it a habit to recognize and appreciate the positive aspects of your life. This practice fosters a mindset of abundance and contentment, countering tendencies toward negativity and dissatisfaction. Gratitude enhances overall well-being, strengthens relationships, and helps you cope more effectively with adversity, creating a more optimistic and resilient outlook on life. Now, let's pause for a moment. Reflect on these principles. How often do you find yourself worrying about things beyond your control? Do you strive to live by virtues that fortify your character? Share in the comments how these Stoic beliefs resonate with your personal experiences. Reflect on the inspiring story of James Stockdale, an American naval officer. His survival and resilience as a prisoner of war were deeply rooted in Stoic practices. Stockdale's experience is a powerful testament to how these principles can provide immense inner strength, even in the most extreme circumstances. In summary, these 10 Stoic beliefs are not just philosophical insights. They are dynamic tools for cultivating a resilient and strong mindset. By embracing control, adapting to change, pursuing virtue, living in the present, making objective judgments, reflecting on oneself, building endurance, valuing simplicity, relying on oneself, and practicing gratitude, you can develop a mindset capable of withstanding life's myriad challenges. Remember Epictetus's words, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." I encourage you to embrace these principles and start your journey toward a stronger, more resilient self. If you're inspired to deepen your understanding of Stoicism and its modern-day applications, please subscribe for more enlightening content. Explore contemporary interpretations of these timeless principles in the works of authors like Ryan Holiday. Start weaving these Stoic beliefs into your daily life and observe the transformation in your resilience and mindset. Share your thoughts and experiences as you embark on this empowering journey. Thank you for joining me in exploring these powerful Stoic teachings. Together, let's grow in strength and wisdom.
The Stoic Method.
Greetings, fellow seekers of wisdom. Today, I invite you on a journey through time and thought. We'll explore how ancient Stoic teachings, principles crafted over 2 millennia ago, can remarkably guide our modern financial lives. I remember the first time I stumbled upon a quote by Marcus Aurelius. It was during a challenging financial phase of my life. His words, "He who is content with what he has is wealthy," transformed my perspective on money. Let's delve into these 10 timeless Stoic teachings to discover a balanced and mindful approach to finances, a welcome contrast to today's relentless pursuit of wealth. Stoicism, born in the Hellenistic era, is a philosophy of virtue, reason, and self-control. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus taught the supremacy of internal values over external wealth. They advocated living in harmony with nature and focusing on virtues. In financial terms, Stoicism doesn't scorn wealth. Rather, it encourages us to understand its place and use it wisely. 1. Living within your means. A fundamental Stoic principle is living within your means. This concept transcends time, urging us to avoid debt and extravagant living in favor of financial prudence. It's about making mindful choices that reflect our actual needs, rather than societal pressures or fleeting desires. For instance, choosing a home that suits your family's needs over a luxurious one that strains your budget. This approach not only ensures financial stability, but also cultivates inner peace and contentment. By embracing this wisdom, we learn to find satisfaction in simplicity and make more conscious, value-driven financial decisions. 2. The value of financial independence. Stoicism teaches the importance of financial independence, not as a means to accumulate wealth for luxury, but to live a life free from external control. This self-reliance is about having the resources to make choices that align with your values and ethics. It's the freedom to pursue passions without the constraint of financial pressures.
The Stoic Method.
Welcome, everyone. Have you ever found yourself drained after an interaction with a difficult person? Today, we're tackling a challenge that touches each of us, dealing with negative people. Whether it's a challenging colleague or a pessimistic friend, these interactions can leave us feeling deflated. But what if I told you that Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers timeless tools for these modern trials? In our journey today, we'll uncover 6 powerful Stoic practices to help us not just endure, but gracefully navigate through the storm of negativity. Stoicism, birthed by Zeno of Citium and later refined by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, champions a compelling idea: focus on what we can control and gracefully accept what we cannot. This philosophy becomes a lifeline in our interactions, especially with those exuding negativity. It teaches us that our response to others is our power, even when their actions are beyond our reach. Imagine harnessing this wisdom in today's fast-paced world, where challenging personalities often cross our paths. 1. Differentiating between our control and others' behaviors. It's essential to recognize the boundary between your influence and what's beyond it. Understand that people's actions and words are often the result of their own narratives and issues, which you can't control. By focusing on how you react, you maintain your inner peace and avoid the unnecessary stress of trying to change the unchangeable. Think of a time you felt upset by someone's actions. How might acknowledging your limits and controlling others have altered your emotional response and outcome? 2. Practicing empathy. Empathy is the bridge to understanding others' perspectives. When you encounter negativity, try to see the world through the other person's eyes. Often, their negative behavior stems from unseen struggles or pain. Approaching with empathy not only softens your response, but can also diffuse potential conflict, creating a space for more constructive interaction. Consider a recent challenging interaction. How might seeing the situation from the other person's viewpoint change your perception and response? 3. Setting boundaries. Boundaries are vital for emotional health, particularly with negative individuals. Clearly defining what you will and won't tolerate helps protect your mental well-being. It's not about building walls, but about respecting yourself. Communicate your boundaries assertively and calmly to ensure others understand your limits. Reflect on your interactions. Are there instances where your boundaries were crossed? How might firmly establishing them improve future interactions? 4. Responding, not reacting. There's power in pausing before responding. Reacting in the heat of the moment often escalates situations. Instead, take a moment to process and then respond with intention. This approach, championed by Stoicism, allows for a more considered and effective interaction, reducing the likelihood of regret. Recall a recent encounter where you reacted quickly. How might the outcome have differed had you taken a moment to respond thoughtfully? 5. Focusing on personal growth. Every challenging interaction is an opportunity for personal growth. Reflect on what each encounter teaches you about yourself, like your patience, tolerance, or communication skills. Use these lessons to strengthen your character and improve future interactions, turning obstacles into stepping stones for self-improvement. Think about a recent difficult conversation. What did it reveal about your strengths and areas for growth? 6. Practicing detachment. Developing a sense of detachment helps you not to take negative comments personally. Understand that others' negativity is often a reflection of their internal struggles, not a true assessment of you. By practicing detachment, you protect your self-esteem and maintain a clear perspective, focusing on facts over emotions. When last did you take a negative comment to heart? How might viewing it with detachment change your feelings about the interaction? Consider the remarkable story of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher. Despite his power, he faced constant challenges, including betrayal and negativity from those in his court. Yet, he never allowed these external factors to disturb his inner peace. His diary, now known as Meditations, reveals his commitment to Stoicism. He consistently practiced focusing on his own actions and responses rather than attempting to control others. This approach not only helped him maintain serenity amidst chaos, but also strengthened his leadership. His reign is often remembered for its wisdom and fairness, a direct result of his Stoic practices. Let's bring Stoicism into a contemporary setting. Imagine Sarah, a team leader in a tech company, who often clashed with a colleague, Tom, known for his pessimism and harsh criticism. Initially, Sarah tried to confront and change Tom's behavior, leading to increased tension. However, after learning about Stoicism, Sarah decided to apply its principles. She started by empathizing with Tom, trying to understand his perspectives and challenges. She realized his negativity stemmed from insecurity about his job performance. With this insight, she set clear boundaries in their interactions, focusing on constructive feedback rather than reacting to his negativity. She also practiced detachment, understanding that Tom's comments were more about his issues than her abilities. Over time, this approach transformed their relationship. Tom began to respond positively to Sarah's leadership, and the previously stressful relationship evolved into a more respectful and productive one. In summary, these 6 Stoic practices, recognizing what we can and cannot control, practicing empathy, setting boundaries, choosing thoughtful responses, using interactions for personal growth, and cultivating detachment, arm us with a robust toolkit for handling negative people. By weaving these strategies into our daily interactions, we can gracefully steer through social challenges, maintaining our composure and positivity. If this journey into Stoicism and its relevance today resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe for more enlightening content. Dive deeper into the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus for more wisdom on navigating relationships and personal well-being. Remember, the essence of dealing with negativity lies in focusing on what's in our control, our actions, responses, and perspectives. Share your experiences or thoughts on applying these Stoic principles in the comments below. Let's learn and grow together in this exploration of Stoic practices for handling negative interactions. Thank you for joining me on this insightful journey.
The Stoic Method.
Hello friends, and welcome. Today we're diving into a fascinating aspect of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's incredibly relevant in our hectic modern lives. Stoicism teaches us about maintaining inner peace, not just surviving life's storms, but thriving in them. Let me share a personal story to kick this off. Once, overwhelmed by work stress, I turned to Stoic wisdom and discovered a tranquil mind amidst chaos. I'll guide you through this journey, exploring 7 habits that disrupt our tranquility and how to conquer them. Stoicism, born in the heart of ancient Greece, is a philosophy for living in harmony with oneself and the world. Thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus taught the importance of self-control, resilience, and rational thinking. They believed that peace comes from within and isn't shaken by external events. This message is a beacon for us today, navigating a world brimming with distractions and pressures. 1. Excessive worry about the future. Worrying about what hasn't happened yet can paralyze us in the present. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. Seneca's profound insight, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," rings true here. Reflect on the moments your future worries overshadowed present joys. Can you recall instances where the anticipated problems never materialized? Focus on actionable steps in the present rather than the uncertainties of the future. 2. holding grudges and fostering resentment. Grudges can consume our mental energy. Stoicism encourages us to release these feelings for our own well-being. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Reflect on the emotional weight of grudges. How do they affect your daily life? Consider the liberation that forgiveness can bring. It doesn't mean condoning the action, but freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. 3. Overindulgence in sensory pleasures. Sensory pleasures, while enjoyable, can lead to an imbalance when overindulged. Stoicism doesn't preach austerity, but advocates for moderation. As Epictetus put it, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Examine your life for areas of excess. This could be anything from overeating to excessive screen time. How might moderation in these areas bring you more peace? 4. Neglecting personal values and integrity. Aligning actions with personal values is crucial for inner harmony. Stoicism promotes living a life of virtue and integrity. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Think about areas where your actions may not align with your values. Making even small adjustments to live more authentically can greatly enhance your sense of peace.